Luxury watchmaker Fossil has now entered the smartwatch space, and its latest model, the Q Marshal, is now available in India. But looking past the big brand name, is the Q Marshal any good at pulling off smartwatch duties? Let's find out. The Fossil Q Marshal is designed for men, featuring a 45mm case with a thickness of 14mm. The material used here is stainless steel, which makes it feel sturdy. The overall design is such that the Q Marshal resembles a regular watch, which is something we really like. The 1.4-inch circular display uses a standard TFT LCD panel, so viewing angles aren't great and colors seem a bit dull. Plus, it isn't fully circular and has a flat bottom just like the first-gen Moto 360. The resolution isn't great either, so images and text aren't very sharp. The panel also has a nasty ghosting issue, which is most apparent when swiping through watch faces, and the always-on display can result in temporary burn-ins. The Q Marshal is available in either a silicone or a leather strap, but you can use any 22mm straps if you want. There's a crown on the side that serves as a physical button for interacting with Android Wear. The Fossil Q Marshal is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear 2100 SoC, 512MB of RAM and 4GB of storage. You also get a microphone for voice commands and taking calls, a loudspeaker, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Unfortunately, the Q Marshal does lack a heart rate sensor. Android Wear 1.5 works well, although we did notice sporadic slowdowns on the Q Marshal when interacting with apps. This can get a bit annoying over time. Other than the standard watch apps like calculator and alarm, you can also download more Android Wear apps through the app on your phone. Fossil throws in some pretty neat looking watch faces, but we wish we had more choices. You can make and answer calls directly from the watch, but this only works well in a quiet environment and if you have the watch up to your face. Interacting with notifications is limited to a set of generic replies or using Google Voice. Summoning the voice assistant doesn't always work well due to ambient noise. Battery life is good and the Q Marshal easily lasted for a full day with the always-on display enabled. The Fossil Q Marshal is a great looking smartwatch with good battery life, but everything else feels a bit underwhelming, which makes it hard to justify its premium price tag. The display is mediocre, there's no heart rate sensor, and Android Wear is still buggy. Performance and functionality should get better with the next big update to Android Wear, but that's not due until next year. In the meantime, the Samsung Gear S2 is still your best bet if you're looking at a premium smartwatch. So that was our review of the Fossil Q Marshal. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.